Alright, what is up? So today we're going to be reacting to the saddest family YouTube channel, and we're already off to a great start. Daddy05, parents lose custody over YouTube pranks. Well, womp. But, you know.
Losing custody.
Alright, you should totally go subscribe to SunnyV2. This is his video. I'll leave his thing down in the description, I guess. But let's just get started. This is a great way to start a video. Losing custody.
Of their children over a prank to having their entire channel deleted by YouTube. This is the tragic tale of YouTube's most controversial family channel, Daddy05. It was created on the 13th of August 2015 by parents Mike and Heather with the goal of pranking their 5 children for views, stating that they always thought their lives would make an awesome movie and that they as a family decided to make this YouTube channel just for fun. And in the beginning it was exactly that. It was fun. When looking at their earlier pranks, such as this one in which Mike would try to scare his daughter with a hockey mask, we can see that most of the pranks were fairly harmless in the beginning. Whenever they weren't playing pranks, Mike was maybe doing a grocery store run, an exercise vlog, or possibly even firing up the barbecue, which wasn't all that provocative to say the least. However, as Daddy05 approached 100,000 subscribers fueled by their fun family dynamic, things began to change on their channel. Mike seemed to come to the realization that the more intense the reaction from the prank, the more views he would receive, resulting in him encouraging his kids to try and get whoever they were pranking as angry as possible.
And keep it going. Get her as mad as you could possibly get. I'll end it. When it goes too far, I'll end it. But let's see how mad you can get her.
As a result of this being the goal, Mike would then realize that not every child in the family would give an equally strong reaction. For example, their daughter Emma would barely react to even the most brutal of pranks.
Why are you kissing boys at school?
Oh! Here's the ball!
What are you doing?
They both said they saw you.
Leading Mike to conclude that she wasn't worth pranking in the first place.
Well, I'll tell you why we don't ever prank Emma. It's simply because Emma cannot be pranked.
She cannot be pranked. She's just different. She
has like no reaction to it. There's zero reaction.
On the opposite end of the spectrum, there was Cody, who would basically have an emotional meltdown every single time he was pranked.
Bro, you don't start a scene like this with a kid like that. You just don't.
It's just a
prank. Don't do that.
So you all made me go through all this.
Oh my god.
Just for a stupid prank.
Cody had been diagnosed with oppositional defiant disorder, characterized by symptoms such as often and easily loses temper, is frequently touchy and easily annoyed by others, is often angry and resentful, which was accentuated by the parents reinforcing to Cody's face that he was what you might call a problem child, after mentioning that teachers should get a raise just for having to put up with him.
These teachers need a damn raise.
They do. Especially dealing with this one.
I really feel teachers ought to be getting paid a lot more than they get paid.
Cody's short fuse therefore made him the main target whenever Mike wanted to get a reaction for the camera.
Me and Jake just did a prank on Cody, and now I feel really bad about it.
And since the most intense reactions generated the most views, Cody was often pushed well beyond crying, during which Mike would even refuse to turn off the camera after Cody had asked him to do so.
Go and take the camera with you.
No! I gotta vlog my life. You know that.
Spotting a trend in the way that the parents treated Cody and their other kids, Reddit began to get vocal about the Daddy05 channel. These kids need to be taken away and have their time with their parents supervised, at least for a period of time. Cody for sure needs to be taken away from that house for good, and he needs to know that he was right. This is awful. I feel so bad for Cody. This is unwatchable and this guy should be in jail. Honestly, I could never in a million years imagine treating my kids like this. It didn't help that Mike took next to no responsibility for what you might call his unacceptable behavior. For example, as shown in the previous clip where he mentioned feeling bad for a prank he had played on Cody, he'd justify it by stating that everyone else had told him to do it.
Everybody talked me into doing it. Everybody said,
well, maybe you shouldn't listen.
The mother in the
family,
family, Heather, who was actually a stepmother, didn't seem to care for Cody much either. In addition to stating that teachers deserved a raise for having to put up with him, a Reddit comment would highlight that she said, "I love you, but I don't like you" to Cody, although the original episode has since been deleted, so while this is impossible to verify as true, it certainly sounds like something she would say, as in another video, Heather would state that she was glad Cody wasn't coming to Disneyland with the family, as he was simply going to make everyone miserable.
I don't want to take him because he's bad at shit and he's going to make everyone miserable the whole time. Normal kids have bad behaviors. Cody has something else.
The reason Cody wasn't allowed to come to Disneyland was that after going to the toilet, he had, quote, put poop everywhere.
Cody's going in there. hands.
He just, just smear it on the wall.
Because Cody was bad and didn't earn going to Disney.
Wah wah.
Which sucks.
He put poop everywhere, several times.
Which will be investigated by another large YouTuber known as Philip DeFranco, who would come to discover the following information.
Philip DeFranco came out with a video today talking about Cody not going to Disneyland. Apparently the reason why he wasn't going is because he, put feces everywhere or something like that. He talked to mental health experts and they said, this could be a sign of trauma. What do you say to that? Why do you think Cody did this?
Daddy05 would go on to clarify this by stating that the toilet had simply
maybe?
overflowed.
There is no feces
wall
on the wall. What happened was the toilet overflowed. It happens with 5 kids in the house.
Right.
The toilet overflowed. So I said that instead of saying the real issue why he didn't go to Disneyland, which he was really embarrassed about and he doesn't want anyone to know.
Yet this response only created more questions. Why would you ban a kid from going to Disneyland for simply making the toilet overflow? Would it not be more embarrassing to say that he put poop on the wall in comparison to the reality being that the toilet had simply been clogged?
You say that you didn't want to share something because you didn't want to embarrass your son, but you put out a video where you claimed that your child, who potentially his friends watch these videos, you put out a video that he's putting poop around his house as if that's not embarrassing.
It's not just in the bathroom. You're telling me, you're walking around the house. Oh, well, crap. You're walking around the house, right? And there's just poop smeared on the wall.
Worry about how a toilet overflowed and that you can't talk about the real reason because it's embarrassing.
Philip DeFranco and Keemstar covering the story led to countless other YouTubers publicizing their opinions about Daddy05 being unacceptable. For example, a video titled How Daddy05 Ruined His Childhood would go viral on Reddit with close to 17,000 upvotes, alongside another Reddit thread with 3,000 upvotes, in which many comments mentioned that the case had been reported to Child Protective Services. However, this had actually been brought up in the interview with Keemstar, where Daddy05 mentioned that they had already been investigated by Child Protective Services, who requested that they change a few things within the videos, yet found nothing wrong with the way that the family was being run.
CPS, you said, is interviewing the family or investigating the family. Has that case been closed or is it still opened?
No, it's been closed, and that was a while back.
We have changed up everything that they said that we needed to change.
But they interviewed the kids privately, and the case was closed because there's nothing to find. There was nothing for them to see, and they realized that, and they did say that some of our videos were distasteful, which I can agree. Some of them are.
Although all of this would change after Daddy05 would upload their most brutal video to date. It was crueler and more emotionally charged than anything they had done in the past. It would completely destroy their reputation. It was crueler and more emotionally charged than anything they had done in the past. It would completely destroy their
How to fail making her stressful. Ew, what is that face? Look. Invisible ink prank. Booger prank. Ew.
reputation, and it went by the now infamous title, Invisible Ink Prank Epic Freakout. The video began with the mother
totally tubular, dude.
pranking Cody by pouring invisible ink on the carpet.
No cap, big ups, dude.
I got a prank for Cody.
We're gonna punch him and throw him off the roof.
Here, invisible ink. And I'm gonna squirt it all over his carpet and start flipping out because he really didn't do it. So we're gonna see how this.
So she's like, she's grabbing ink, right? Let's say, I need ink. Where's my ink? Ink. I don't have any. Right? I spray it all over my mouse pad, drench it, throw it on my computer. Get my computer right here, down here, pick it up, throw it out the window. Cody, why would you do that? I didn't do it. Yes, you did. And so basically she would just do stuff, blame it on him, get a prank, make him cry, reaction, and then post it up on the internet.
Her body language and tone of voice implies it was going to be another fun, happy stunt, although when they do confront Cody about it, to say that they went overboard would certainly be an understatement.
What the hell is that?
Oh, Cody.
Cody!
Cody!
I didn't do that! Tell me what you did! I swear to God, I didn't do that!
That's horrible.
I didn't do that! I don't have anything to color with.
Why did you do that?
Pretty quickly, all of the kids are crying whilst the mother is outside the room.
Why are they crying? They didn't do anything. They're just there to be there.
Having a bit of a giggle, and when they do eventually reveal that it was a prank, the kids don't seem all that excited.
We got You were innocent bystander.
Yeah. You just got owned. It's just a prank, bruh.
The video would go on to receive a ton of backlash alongside a like ratio of less than 50%, leading Philip DeFranco to once again discuss the family, bringing widespread attention to the video.
And so there was a range of anger. Some people saying this is outright abuse of your children. Others saying this is not abuse, but these are asshole parents that are exploiting their children for money and hurting them emotionally.
I mean,
and then
yeah,
it also appears that they have a
I'd say
dedicated
that.
audience that are completely fine with this.
After a bunch of other YouTubers would go on to make their own videos discussing the prank, Daddy05 would respond with a video simply titled "Blocking All the Haters."
Oh,
in which
you
they
get
would
him,
acknowledge
girl.
criticism.
Oh, my
I'm
mic
getting
just
all
died.
kinds of hate right now on all my social medias and on one of
It's
my
colorful.
videos called The Invisible Ink Prank.
Following this, they'd go on to
busy
ask Cody and Alex if
blocking
they'd
out
been
the
traumatized
haters.
by the prank.
The prank was done on Alex and Cody.
Was anybody traumatized?
No!
Are you guys okay?
Yeah.
Are you upset?
No.
It's just a prank.
Just a prank.
Hey, okay, Cody and forgot his other name. Act like this didn't affect you, even though you've been crying yourself to sleep for 4 days straight, okay? Just act like this didn't affect you.
For the mother would go on to state that the real problem was the haters.
To all you haters,
Blocking out the haters.
give our
You're like
children
Toothpaste.
drama.
Oh
You
my
are the
God.
one
You're like
that caused
Toothpaste.
us problems.
Stop!
You are the
You're like
one
Toothpaste. Put
that
'em
tried
on.
to embarrass us.
Look at you know that
However,
one kid.
this
Blocking out the haters. This guy right here.
Hi, I'm sorry I didn't see you there. I was too busy
Blocking out the hater. Let's continue.
This video only seemed to bring more
Off topic.
attention to the original prank, leading more YouTubers to talk about it. After a couple of days had
God.
passed, Daddy05 would cave in by uploading an apology video.
Right now we are under severe attack by all kinds of media, by this Franco guy. He made a video about us, just steamrolling us. He never contacted me or anything.
I mean,
and everyone is
see
jumping on this
why.
hate wagon. Everyone is jumping on this witch hunt.
In which they would try and convince the audience that all the pranks had been fake.
I don't care anymore. Videos are fake. They're fake. They're over exaggerated. Some videos are scripted. Some
That
videos,
reminds me of that
they're
one
just
account.
played
It was
out.
like
The
that
kids'
one
ideas,
account,
we act them out.
Although this raised many suspicions, as in their interview
It was
with
like this other family that like pranked their kids or something.
Keemstar, they'd state that
But
the
they,
videos
like,
were
came out.
exaggerated but real.
Are these videos 100% real? I mean, is it 100% real, or are you guys putting on a show like McJuggernuggets or Kid Behind the Camera?
The videos were not fake, but some things are a little exaggerated.
This discrepancy led Daddy05 to be interviewed on Good Morning America,
Good
where the
Morning
legitimacy
America.
of the videos was put into question on national television.
You're not suggesting that your kids and the crying and the sobbing and that emotion we see was not real, are you?
Not every single time. Some of it was acted.
Now that there were even more eyes on the family, Daddy05 would upload a more polished second apology in which they would state that they were now in family counseling.
We are now in family counseling because we need it, not only to get through the, media stuff, but we need it to come back together and have everybody,
he is
even
mad.
the kids, to understand what we did wrong. This has been the absolute worst week of our life, and we realized that we have made some terrible parenting decisions.
Although the worst was certainly still yet to come. Only 10 days after having interviewed Daddy05 for their previous bit of controversy, Keemstar would upload a new video titled Daddy05 Might Be Arrested, in which he explained that the police were now attempting to investigate the parents.
More information has come out about the Daddy05 situation. Apparently, the police are investigating them. An article came
Oh
out
my
saying
God,
the Baltimore
guys,
County
let's
Police
go.
Department were investigating, but they were having a hard time finding the videos and understanding which counties that these crimes took place in.
Yet, it wasn't only the police who were investigating Daddy05 after it was revealed that the courts were also looking into the family. The biological mother of both Cody and
Oh, I thought that
Emma
was
used
just
the
a
media
random kid
attention
back.
to claim emergency custody back over her two children.
these crimes took place in.
Yet it wasn't only the police who were investigating Daddy-O5 after it was revealed that the courts were also looking into the family. The biological mother of both Cody and Emma used the media attention to claim emergency custody back over her 2 children, meaning that they were now out of Mike and Heather's family.
Emma and Cody are with me. I have emergency custody. They're doing good. They're getting back to their playful selves.
4 months later in September 2017, an article will be published by Good Housekeeping titled Update, YouTube Pranking Parents Sentenced for Child Neglect, in which it was written, YouTube channel Daddy-O5 have been sentenced to 5 years probation for 2 counts of child neglect each. Also, any social media postings of the kids is prohibited unless it is for legitimate family purposes. However, by this point, the drama was already in the past, and the family minus Cody and Emma were back to posting videos under the slightly altered name Family05. Yet this didn't sit well with YouTube, and in July 2018, their channel Family05 will be terminated permanently. In a state of panic, the family would launch their own website on which they'd post vlogs behind a $5 per month payment wall, yet after only 6 months of posting on the website, they'd wipe every video from it, stating, "In order to move on with the healing process from the 2017 events, we have agreed willingly to remove our videos even from this site. For the sake and well-being of our family, Mike and I feel it is best that we take a long break from the public spotlight." The family would return to YouTube under the Martin family in 2019, which is still active up until this day, although when looking through the comments on these videos, it's safe to say that the damage done to their reputation will never be repaired.
Okay, so, the Martin family. Okay, let's look that up. Let's see. Okay. Three weeks ago. Okay, that's pretty crazy, but that's probably gonna be the end of this video. Honestly, go check out Sunny V2. Do not check out the Martin family. We don't like Martin family, but yeah, go check out Sunny V2, and I will see you guys
From losing custody
later.
Of their children
Bye.
over a crime to having their